Well, just got an offer on the Bolens groundskeeper. We're having deja vu. Haven't we done this before? Yeah, that guy never showed up. So we got another buyer found, and I got to get this 6-wheeler and the gravely out of the way, but it's not too buried in there. But somehow it's been 2 years since we last had this guy out. That's almost hard to believe. They didn't even have the GoPro. The last video was all shaky all over the place. Boy, this one doesn't even want to shake. All right. We're going to get this all dug out of here, get it fired up, and take it for a little drive around. Well, honestly, that wasn't as buried as I thought it was. So we're going to get this 6-wheeler, a Mighty Max 2. There's videos on the channel of that. Aired up and rolled out, and the Bolens is right behind it. So not bad for 2 years of storage. Didn't get a whole lot of stuff piled in front of it. Well, I know we've got a compressor right there and right there, but we're going to use this Eaton Wolf to air these things up. I really like this little unit. They sent me this to test out. It's been really, really useful. Just unwrap the hose like that. Find your end. It's even got a quick attach coupler. Click that onto your air inlet. Hold the start button. Get a cool little light show going. Then you can choose how much you want in there. I think I will put about 10 pounds or so, 11 pounds. I don't think these take very much. And then click start. So we can see what we're doing too. I forgot about that. Got a couple intensities of brightness. That's about all I want to put in there, 6. That got pretty hard pretty quick. Well, that didn't hold air for very long, did it? 3.6. These tires are, it's got something in it. These tires are not very good. I think I pushed it in here with the mower the last time I parked it. Gotta move the Buick. It'd be nice if all tires held there and didn't have flat spots. You go so far and we'll have to get back on this at some point. It needed the transmission gone through. I don't know if we're ever going to get to it or not. Then, you know, expensive tires. Yeah. And then the last time we had it out, I hit a tree and we kind of bent that axle up, so it needs addressed. For anyone wondering what these big bumpers are, there was a whole external track system, like a rod would go through here, and there were big wide tracks on either side of it you could get for this big Max 2 setup. And it's kind of different. I don't have any of that, but people on the forums were kind of like, yeah, it's pretty cool having that feature, or set up for that feature. And if nothing else, you got, you know, a pretty beefy bumper on the front and rear. Okay, now we're finally in here where the Bolens groundskeeper is. She's still looking pretty good. Little dirty, you know, but go ahead and get the hood popped here. Make sure I don't hit anything back there. And yeah, we got a giant Wisconsin engine. She's about 18 horsepower. I believe it's a TH. It's a THD. Big, you know, tons of power. We do have the rear weight for this unit. That's you know, like this thing's not heavy enough, but that's definitely helpful. She's a pivot steer. You got your little hydraulic steering there. And we're going to go ahead and jump this battery and see if she wants to fire up. The other day we did throw a little gas in her. Yes, there's still some fuel in there. And fire her up. Now down here on the fuel pump, you do have a little manual primer that you can pop up and down and build some fuel pressure. So we'll do that a little bit. This thing should fire up. We're all hooked up here. We're ready to jump it. Go ahead and push down for on, pull out on our choke, give it a little bit of throttle, make sure we're in neutral because this thing's kind of easy to bump into gear, and see what we get. Good runner, isn't she? Might let down a bit. I think I spilled something on it. Well, just talked to the guy on the phone. He seems really interested in it. Should be here tomorrow to pick it up. So that's probably gonna be the last you see of this mower on the channel. Bolens groundskeeper. There we go. A little bit of lightage. Those will flash once the flasher warms up. Oh, fronts aren't on. There it goes. run on the channel. Well, the buyer's a couple hours away. Let's hope she fires up today. Hook up the battery in neutral. We're gonna choke it, give her a little throttle, and oh, you know, it helps if you turn the on switch on. Yeah, now she's too choked. Well, probably one last look at her, and I think that's going to end this video. We'll say whether the guy made it or not. I've had people come out, like I had someone come out for that Corvair, and his vehicle broke down about halfway here, and that really stunk. Never did end up, his transmission had some sort of issue. So hopefully this guy makes it. I'd kind of like to have the shed space, because this thing, I don't think you realize how big it is, but it's over 9 feet long. And that's about how long this 2-in Ford is. From back here to up there is roughly the same length. So that thing's about the size of a tractor. So yeah, this here is going to go over there, and we'll free up some shed space because there's another project coming in. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to see that. Well, I think that's going to do it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Leave a like, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Yeah, she takes up a giant space for sure. Well, it's official. She's gone. We don't have the Bolens anymore. I know that's going to upset some people, but it took up so much space and I wasn't doing anything with it. So leave a like and subscribe for more. We'll always be bringing in more projects. Actually, that tractor's out for a reason. There's another one coming in. A lot smaller than this one, though.